Hello again, YouTube. I am author, internet entrepreneur, the Cerebral Palsy vigilante, Zachary Fennell. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, just me in this chair with my webcam talking directly to you. Instead, I've been continuing my impersonation series, bringing you interviews with those mentioned in my memoir, Off Balance, and more. Today, though, I wanted to return to this format to discuss something that meant a lot to me. Completing my first half marathon. Now, I've done 5Ks and such where they give out finisher medals. I find them cool mementos, but they don't mean as much as this right here. This represents so much. After all, as multiple people have pointed out to me, a half marathon, 13.1 miles, is an accomplishment for anyone. The fact I have cerebral palsy only adds to the achievement. For example, cerebral palsy affects how I walk. Due to how I walk, I've had calluses on my feet for the longest time. Training for a half marathon meant walking a lot more. As a result, my feet became more callous. This is only one example of the additional challenges cerebral palsy causes. Getting past these challenges involves strategizing. My strategy heading into Towpath, the name of the half marathon I did, was pretty simple. Go slow but steady. In the couple of months leading up to the half, I completed 5Ks where I focused on going as fast as I could without losing my balance and falling. The without losing my balance and falling is definitely more of just an automatic part of it, as opposed to, the object is never to lose your balance and fall, so it's just like an automatic part of it, but still a factor that I have to consider because of cerebral palsy. But anyways, this focus to go as fast as I could left me at the Helping Hands Hero 5K run, a 5K I did in September. I averaged there with this focus an 18-minute, 10-second mile. While that's not fast by your typical standards, that's fast for me. And I knew such a pace would wear me down quickly during a half marathon. So, instead I went with the aforementioned slow but steady approach. Great in theory. Atmosphere, however, tempted me to abandon my approach. Once everyone from the start line passes you, you get an urge to speed up so you can catch up. An urge I was thankfully able to suppress by concentrating on the long term. Speeding up would have jeopardized my ability to finish. Exactly how much slower did I end up going? Well, I wound up averaging a 21-minute, 34-second mile. That's well over a 3-minute slowdown. I bring this up not because my speed was important, but rather I think the pace demonstrates how difficult a half marathon is. I did try speeding up after the 10-mile marker, intending to push myself between 10 and 12 miles. Then I'd take the last mile easy before pushing it the last tenth of a mile. That was the game plan from about the 8-mile marker what I had in my head. And yeah, it didn't work out. Shortly after speeding up, my foot slid on the path and I fell. I took a minute to recollect myself and move forward. I returned to a one step at a time focus. Once upon the last mile, I felt like it would never end. I remember one of the volunteers informing my friend Nate, who completed that race with me, and I, that there were only a sixth of a mile left. Oh my God, I thought. What does that even mean? I was so exhausted physically, I couldn't figure out the fraction. Yet I never doubted I would be able to finish, as long as I stuck with my strategy. I continued concentrating on one step at a time on a mile which seemed it would go on forever. What kept me going? The feedback I've received from those in the cerebral palsy community throughout my training. Like my peers in the CP Chat Now community, who told me my training has motivated them to get more active. Or the mother in the Facebook group who shared my pre-race post with her young son, thinking it would encourage him. That's what kept me going. So to everyone who has provided such feedback, thank you. Also, thank you to James Schleicher and Gary, I'm not going to even try to pronounce your last name, who have put together Team IBB, and they were my sponsor for the race. Actually, they sponsored me and Nate. So, thank you to the people who gave me the feedback. Thank you to James and Gary for making me a part of Team IBB and sponsoring me. I could go on more with the thank yous. Thank you to Nate for doing the race with me. But I'm going to pull it at that so this doesn't get out of control. I hope by sharing what I shared today, you feel encouraged to go after your own goals. It won't be easy, but if you believe in what you are doing, then all the hard work will be worthwhile. For more about my half marathon experience, stay tuned to my website, zacharyfennell.com. And if you've enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, why not subscribe? It is as easy as clicking on the finisher medal. As easy as clicking on the finisher medal may not mean it's definitely not as easy as it is to get the finisher medal. But go ahead and click here to subscribe. Until next time,